You are not lazy. You are not broken. You might just be stuck in a system that pays you like you are replaceable. Now imagine this instead. You wake up, no commute, no gas money, no awkward small talk. You open your laptop, do work that a beginner can learn, and you get paid. But here is the scary part. The same word that makes remote work feel like freedom also attracts a lot of junk jobs, fake promises, and time wasters. So in this video, I'm going to show you entry-level remote work opportunities that are hiring right now, plus the exact step-by-step plan to get them, even if you have no experience. And stick around, because near the end, I will give you a simple 2-sentence script that instantly makes recruiters take you more seriously. Most beginners never use it. That is why they get ignored. Number 1. Customer support representative from home. This is the classic entry-level remote job. A company has customers. Customers have problems. You help solve them through chat, email, or phone. A beginner-friendly example: a person orders shoes online. The size is wrong. They message support. You look up the order, send a return label, and offer an exchange. Typical skills: staying calm, typing clearly, following steps, and being friendly even when someone is frustrated. Pay usually lands in a beginner range like $14 per hour to $22 per hour, depending on the company, state, and whether it is phone-based or chat-based. Step by step: first, practice writing short, clear messages like you are texting a friend, but more professional. Second, build a tiny support story from your life, like helping a friend fix a phone, helping a family member with an online order, or solving a school tech problem. Third, apply to roles that say remote, customer support, customer service, help desk, or chat support. Quick warning: real support jobs do not ask you to pay for training up front. Number 2, virtual assistant for busy people. A virtual assistant is basically the person who keeps someone's life organized but online. You might schedule meetings, answer emails, organize files, do simple research, or update a spreadsheet. Example: a small business owner has 10 things happening at once. They need you to book appointments, confirm deliveries, and keep track of tasks so nothing gets missed. This job rewards organized energy. If you are the type who makes lists, this is your lane. Pay often starts around $15 per hour and can go higher as you specialize. Step by step. First, pick a simple niche, like email and calendar help, social media scheduling, or research and data entry. Second, make a one-page service list. Keep it simple: 3 things you can do, 3 tools you can use, and your availability. Third, practice with a pretend client. Literally set up a free calendar, draft 3 professional emails, and organize a Google Drive folder. Now you have proof you can do it. Pro tip: many VAs get hired because they sound reliable, not because they sound fancy. Number 3, data entry and admin light jobs. Data entry sounds boring, but it is one of the easiest doors into remote work. It is usually copy information from one place into another place accurately. Names, numbers, product info, forms, invoices. Example: a clinic receives forms. Someone needs those details typed into a system. That person could be you. The skill that matters most is accuracy. Speed helps, accuracy wins. Pay can start around $13 per hour to $20 per hour. Step by step. First, improve your typing speed and accuracy. Even small improvements matter. Second, learn basic spreadsheet skills: sorting, filtering, simple formulas, and clean formatting. Third, only apply to listings that clearly describe the work and the company. Red flag: if the job is mostly about you buying a starter kit, that is not a job. That is a trap. Number 4, sales development representative with training. This one surprises people. Some sales roles are entry-level and fully remote with real training. Your job is not to sell hard. Your job is to start conversations.
You might message leads, qualify them, and set meetings for a closer. Example, a software company has a list of businesses that might need their tool. You reach out, ask a few questions, and book a call for the sales team. Pay often includes base pay plus commissions. A beginner might start around $40,000 per year base in some roles, sometimes more, plus performance pay. It varies a lot. Step by step. First, get comfortable talking on the phone or video. Second, practice a simple script. I saw you do X, curious if you have Y problem. If yes, I can set up a quick call. Third, look for roles that say entry level, SDR, BDR, training provided, and remote. This role can grow your income fast if you stick with it, because you learn communication that pays. Number 5, content moderator or trust and safety support. Some platforms hire remote workers to review content, enforce rules, and respond to reports. This can include checking posts, resolving user issues, or tagging content for review. Example, someone reports a post for breaking rules. You check it, follow guidelines, and take the correct action. This work can be repetitive and sometimes emotionally heavy depending on the platform. It is not for everyone. Pay varies widely, often similar to support roles. Step by step. First, only apply to well-known companies or clearly verified staffing partners. Second, read the job description carefully. It should explain what content you review and what support exists. Third, protect your mental health. If the role sounds intense, it is okay to choose a different path. Number 6, online tutor or homework help. You do not need to be a genius. You need to be one chapter ahead and able to explain clearly. Common beginner-friendly tutoring, reading help, basic math, English conversation, or test prep basics. Example, a middle school student struggles with fractions. You walk them through it slowly with a simple example using pizza slices. Pay ranges are huge. Some platforms pay per session, some pay hourly, some depend on your subject. Step by step. First, choose one subject you can explain simply. Second, write 3 mini explanations with examples like you are teaching a younger cousin. Third, apply to tutoring platforms and also look for local clients who want remote sessions. This is one of the cleanest earn-while-you-learn paths, especially for students. Number 7, remote receptionist or appointment setter. This is like being the front desk but from your laptop. You answer calls, schedule appointments, confirm information, and keep things moving. Example, a dental office wants someone to answer phones and book appointments. You follow a script, confirm insurance info, and schedule the visit. Pay is often similar to customer support. Step by step. First, practice speaking clearly and confidently. Second, learn how to use a calendar tool and basic customer notes. Third, apply to medical offices, home services, and small businesses. This job loves people who sound calm. Calm equals trust. Number 8, freelance micro gigs that turn into real income. Not every remote income starts as a job. Some start as small gigs that grow. Beginner-friendly gigs, basic video captioning, simple Canva designs, short-form editing help, transcription, simple research, and formatting documents. Example, someone records a podcast. They need captions, clips, and titles. You help with the simple parts and get paid per project. Pay can start small but can scale fast when you build repeat clients. Step by step, first, choose one skill you can practice daily for 1 week. Second, build 2 samples, not for a client, just samples. Third, pitch with clarity. Here is what I do, here is what it looks like, here is how fast I can deliver. This is how many beginners create income before they ever land a traditional remote job. Number 9, the hiring now search strategy that actually works. A lot of people search remote work like this, remote work, and then they apply to everything. That is why they get crushed by thousands of applicants. Instead, use a tighter approach. Step by step. First, Search by role, not by lifestyle. Use titles like remote customer support, remote virtual assistant, remote appointment setter, remote data entry. Second, filter for recently posted when possible. Third, apply early in the day when new jobs show up. Fourth, apply to fewer jobs but make each application stronger.
A realistic target for beginners is quality over quantity. 10 strong applications can beat 50 sloppy ones. Now, remember the curiosity loop I opened earlier about the 2-sentence script recruiters respect? We are almost there, but first, you need to avoid getting tricked. Number 10, scam-proofing your remote job search. Remote work attracts scammers because beginners are excited and hopeful. So here is a simple safety checklist. If a company does any of these, walk away. They ask you to pay money to get hired. They send a check and tell you to buy equipment from their vendor. They rush you and say limited spots with pressure. They interview only by text chat and refuse a real call. They ask for sensitive information too early. A real company can ask for a background check after you are a finalist. A real company does not need your bank login, ever. Example, if someone says, "We will send you money, you send some back," that is a classic scam setup. Protect yourself. Your time and identity are worth more than a maybe job. Number 11, the resume and application formula for beginners. Most beginners think they have no experience. You do. You just do not know how to translate it. Here's the formula. Action plus tool plus result. Instead of helped my family, say organized weekly schedules using Google Calendar and reduced missed appointments. Instead of good with computers, say used spreadsheets to track expenses and keep records accurate. Step by step. First, pick 3 moments where you solved a problem. Second, attach a tool to it, even if it is basic. Third, add a simple result. Now your resume sounds like someone who gets things done. And now, here is the 2-sentence script. Use it in your cover message, your email, or the top of your application when possible. Sentence 1. I am applying for this role because I have done similar work before in real life and I can start helping quickly. Sentence 2. If you tell me your top 2 daily tasks for this position, I will reply with exactly how I would handle them in my first week. That second sentence triggers something powerful. It shifts you from, "Please hire me," to, "I already think like a worker." Most people never do this. That is why most people get ignored. Number 12. The first 30 days plan to keep the job and grow your pay. Getting hired is step 1. Keeping the job and growing your income is the real win. Here is a simple first-month plan. Week 1, learn the system. Take notes, save templates, ask smart questions. Week 2, speed up. Track your most common tasks and build shortcuts. Week 3, reduce mistakes. Accuracy creates trust. Week 4, ask for 1 extra responsibility that increases your value. Example, if you are support, you can learn the refund process and become the person who handles it cleanly. That makes you harder to replace. Small upgrades turn entry-level pay into real career growth. Number 13. Build a proof pack in 1 afternoon. Most beginners lose because they have nothing to show. So you build a proof pack, a tiny folder that proves you can do the work. Here is the step-by-step. First, create 1 sample email response for a customer issue. Keep it calm and clear. Second, create 1 simple spreadsheet that tracks orders, tasks, or expenses. Third, create 1 short note that explains a problem and your solution in 3 steps. Fourth, screenshot everything and put it into 1 clean folder. Example, you make a fake support ticket that says, "My package arrived damaged." You write a reply, propose a solution, and log it in a sheet. That is proof. Recruiters love proof because proof lowers their risk. Number 14. Get past resume filters with job title mirroring.
A lot of remote hiring uses software that scans for keywords. You do not need to trick it. You need to speak its language. Step by step. First, copy the job title exactly as written. Second, use that exact title once in your resume summary if it matches what you want. Third, mirror 3 to 5 key skills from the posting, but only if you actually have them. Example: if the job says Remote Support Specialist and you write Customer Helper, the system may not connect the dots. But if you write Remote Support Specialist Style Experience, now it matches. This simple change can increase interviews without changing your actual skills. Number 15. Apply like a sniper, not like a machine. Spraying applications everywhere feels productive. It is not. A better strategy is a smaller number of high-quality applications. Step by step. First, pick a daily target like 5 strong applications. Second, spend 10 minutes customizing each one. Third, add one sentence that references the company's product, audience, or mission. Example: I saw you help small businesses manage invoices. I have tracked invoices in spreadsheets, and I love work that requires accuracy. This works because it shows you are awake, not copying and pasting. Number 16. Use the 2-minute video pitch trick. Some hiring managers are tired of reading the same boring applications. A short video can separate you fast. Keep it simple, 2 minutes, good lighting, calm voice. Step by step.
First, say your name and the role. Second, explain why you fit in one sentence. Third, give one example of solving a problem. Fourth, end with, I can start quickly and I am reliable. Example: Hi, I'm Taylor. I am applying for remote customer support. I have handled high-stress situations calmly, like when I coordinated schedules for my family and fixed order issues. I communicate clearly and I follow steps. Do not oversell. Do not use fancy words. Be clear. Number 17. Create a remote-ready home setup that signals professionalism. Hiring managers worry about chaos. They worry you will miss calls, lose files, or disappear. So you signal stability. Step by step. First, choose one quiet spot. Even a corner works. Second, use headphones with a mic if possible. Third, use one clean background. A blank wall is fine. Fourth, set a simple routine. Same start time, same breaks. Example: if you are a remote receptionist, your calm voice and quiet environment are part of the job. They want to feel like you are already working. Small signals build big trust. Number 18. Learn one power tool that makes you look experienced. One tool can make you look like you have years of experience. Pick one based on the job type. For support, a ticketing mindset, saved replies in clean notes. For assistant work, calendar rules, reminders, and file organization. For admin work, spreadsheets in clean data formatting. Step by step. First, choose one tool like Google Sheets. Second, learn 4 basics: sorting, filtering, conditional formatting, and a simple formula like sum. Third, practice with a real example you can talk about.
Example: I built a tracker that flagged overdue tasks automatically. That is a simple skill, but it sounds like competence. Employers pay more for competence than effort. Number 19. The follow-up message that gets you noticed without being annoying. Most applicants never follow up. Some follow up in a pushy way. Do it calmly and professionally. Step by step. First, wait 2 business days. Second, send one short message. Third, restate value, not desperation. Example message: Hi, I applied for the remote support role. I wanted to quickly share one thing. I am fast with written communication, and I document issues clearly, which helps teams solve problems quicker. Happy to answer any questions. That is it. Short, respectful, strong. Number 20. Know the entry-level pay reality and how to negotiate without cringe. A lot of beginners accept the first number they hear. You do not need to fight. You need to ask correctly. Step by step. First, when asked about pay, respond with a range. Second, connect the range to the role and your reliability. Third, ask what the budgeted range is. Example, based on similar remote roles, I am targeting $16 per hour to $22 per hour, but I care most about a good fit and stable hours. What range did you budget for this position? This keeps it professional. It also prevents you from lowballing yourself. Researchers have consistently found that people who negotiate, even modestly, often end up earning more over time than people who never ask. That difference can add up across years. You just got several new strategies that help beginners stand out in remote hiring, without lying, without gimmicks, and without wasting your time. Now, I want to hear from you.
Which of these new moves would help you the most right now? And what is the biggest thing that has been stopping you from applying?